What's up everybody, my name's Trey and welcome to another video. Have you ever wondered exactly how much you're supposed to be uploading to YouTube in order to grow your channel without feeling burnt out? Because I know a lot of content creators have this question and, well, a lot of information out there really doesn't answer the question. Now take it from somebody who completely understands exactly how much time and effort it takes to actually upload YouTube videos, because essentially I went from daily uploads to YouTube to taking an entire year off because I really just dreaded making YouTube videos. I felt like it was taking up my entire life and I wasn't getting any results. So in this video, I'm going to answer that very question. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, Trey, I'm just going to upload daily on YouTube until I blow up. And that's great in concept, but do you really understand exactly how much work that's going to take? Now, there's a lot of other content creators that try to answer this question, but I'm going to do my best to break it down in as simple as terms as possible, because there are a lot of factors that will weigh into whether or not you should be uploading daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever the case may be. But before we actually get into this video, if you are someone that's new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video, because it helps out more than you can imagine. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into that intro, baby. And just like that, boys, girls, men, women, trees, whatever. Now, the question of how often you should be uploading videos to YouTube is a great one, because in theory, the more uploads you have, the more success you'll have on YouTube. Because the more videos you have out there, the more views you're going to get, the more subscribers you're going to get, and the faster you're actually going to grow your channel. So let's take, for instance, a channel that only posts one time a month and they only get 100 views per video that they actually put out. Let's say that that same content creator then decides to post one time a week. In theory, they should be getting 100 views per video that they actually put out, meaning that they're going to get 400 views every month compared to 100. So you can see the more often that you post, the more success you have, because in this scenario, they're getting 4 times more views simply because they're uploading more times to their channel. Now, all of that sounds fine and dandy, because your main goal with YouTube should be posting as often and as consistently as possible when it comes to the actual platform, because YouTube loves content creators that are consistent when it comes to their upload schedule. Now, we have to understand that the more often you post, the more you're going to have to take into consideration that your videos will suffer when it comes to their actual quality. Because if you're spending all your time on one video, making it the most amazing piece of content you've ever put out, obviously splitting your time up into multiple videos means that the quality of those other videos will suffer a little bit. Now, I want you to think of the best video you've ever posted on YouTube. Or if you've never uploaded a video, I want you to envision what the best video you could possibly make when it comes to your actual channel. Is your script amazing? Is it long or is it short? Will your video have a lot of animations in it? Will your custom thumbnail really catch the eyes of people scrolling by it? Will your video be something like this, where you sit in front of the camera trying to educate people on different topics? Or do you make small animated skits that have a ton of different edits and softwares that you have to use in order to make videos? Now, obviously, the YouTube videos that you're going to be creating really vary depending on what your channel is actually about. Personally, it takes me anywhere from 3 to 5 hours to actually make a YouTube video, because obviously I do a lot of research when it comes to the information that I'm going to be discussing. I have to edit my videos, I have to edit the descriptions, I have to do SEO research, I have to create thumbnails, which I think people will find really interesting. And to be blatantly honest, it takes obviously a lot of time. Now compare my channel, the one that you're watching right now, to my reaction channel, in which I really just watch something, I record my reaction to watching it, and then I post it. It can take me anywhere from 30 to maybe 45 minutes to post on my reaction channel. So really, depending on what channel you have, it greatly varies on how long it's going to take you to actually make a video in which you find to be the best quality content that you can put out for your audience. Now, if we take that same example of a content creator that posts one time a month on their channel, obviously the more they increase the uploads to their actual channel, the more that content is going to suffer. Maybe the edits aren't as good, maybe the script isn't as long, maybe the thumbnail isn't as thought out, because you only have so much time in the day to really focus on your channel. Now, let's say for that content creator that posts once a month, that video that they post is a 10 out of 10. It's the best quality content they can possibly post, no way to get better. Now, let's say they go to 4 times a month and their content now goes from a quality of 10 to say a quality of 7. Now, a lot of your viewers that really care about you, that really like what you post, they won't really mind that because that's not a huge difference. Now, if you go from a 10 to a 1, that's completely different, because I'm sure you've seen channels all around that post multiple times a day that content just isn't very good. Maybe the script doesn't make any sense, the thumbnail doesn't match the description has nothing to do with the actual video, and the images and the videos that are in the final product make absolutely no sense. So a channel like this, even though they post maybe 10 times more than a channel that has good quality videos, they're not necessarily going to grow faster because their quality of video just isn't very good. So if you're posting good quality videos, obviously the more often you post, the more reach that you're going to actually have on YouTube. And the more YouTube is going to promote your content. I mean, obviously if I post once a year on my channel and another channel posts once a month, YouTube is going to be much more likely to show the channel that posts once a month, simply because they're putting out more content, which means viewers of that specific channel will have more time on the platform. Now, after going from daily uploads on YouTube to literally not posting at all, I would highly recommend, especially if you're a new content creator, that you should be posting 1 time a week on your channel. Unless you do something that requires a ton of work. I mean, obviously, if it takes you 9 days to actually make a good quality piece of content that you're going to post on YouTube, there's just simply no way that you're going to be able to get that out daily or really weekly, just because it takes you a really long time to actually get your content out there. But remember, the first thing I'm actually going to need you to do is actually make a video. All of this sounds great in concept, but until you figure out how long it actually takes you to make videos, the uploading schedule that you have in your mind really doesn't matter. If I make a video and it only takes me 10 minutes, I mean, I could pump out content every day if it's of good quality. But if it takes me 2 weeks to make a video, even though I want to post daily, there's no way that I'll be able to do that. However, we really have to understand that the most important variable about all of this is just being consistent. Because if it is once a month, once a week, once a day, YouTube is really going to promote your video because you're being consistent. Now, if you're a content creator in which it really takes you 9 days to actually make a video, you need to try experimenting with different content ideas in order to increase the amount of videos that you're able to put out on your channel. Now, you still want to make content that's in your niche. Like, let's say for instance, I have a sporting channel. I then don't want to start making videos of me cooking meatloaf because that has nothing to do with what my audience is actually interested in. Now, let's take for instance a channel like mine. I post 3 times a week about money, finance, how to make more income, how to diversify your income. Basically, it's all about money and being financially successful. In order to increase the uploads that I have on my channel, maybe I'll take a day where I answer all the questions and comments that I have in the comment section of my videos. This won't necessarily increase the amount of work I have to do because most likely I'm going to answer those questions already in the comment section, but now I'm just going to record myself actually talking about the answers instead of just typing them in. Or let's take a gaming channel for instance. If all you do is stream when you play, maybe one of the videos that you're going to be able to put out is just your setup. Like what computer are you using? What mouse do you have? Do you use a controller or do you use a keypad? There's all types of things that you can actually do to increase your upload capacity or frequency without actually requiring too much more work from you as the content creator. Now, in conclusion, you want to post as frequently as humanly possible without the quality of your videos actually suffering. And that's going to completely depend on the actual channel that you have. So my recommendation is, number one, if you've never made a YouTube video, the first thing you need to do is just make a video. Understand how much time it takes you to sit in front of a camera, either read a script, write a script, edit the videos, do the thumbnail, do the SEO research, and after you understand how long it takes you personally to upload to YouTube, you have a great understanding of how often you should be posting. So my recommendation is always to try to post 1 time a week. Like I said, just to understand how much work it really requires you to make videos. And from that, you can always increase the amount of times that you upload a video. And the cool thing about YouTube, they're not going to necessarily going to hurt your channel just because you missed a few uploads. However, they will promote you more the more consistent you are on the platform. Now, let's say worst case scenario, you're posting 1 time a week. Now your channel's still going to grow. You're still going to create an audience that loves your videos. They love how you educate them on specific topics, or maybe they just enjoy watching you do vlog videos or gaming videos. Whatever works for you is what you're going to want to do. Or on the flip side, you can just go into trying to post daily. Like I said, I don't recommend it. It takes a ton of time if you're making a video that requires you to put a couple hours into actually making it. But you can put out a lot of content and then know that, hey, I can't keep this schedule up forever because I will feel burnt out. But you can pump out a ton of content and then dial it back. If you say, hey, I'm going from daily to weekly, or if I'm going from weekly to daily, YouTube is not going to kick you off the platform. They're not going to hinder your growth when it comes to showing your videos to more people. Obviously, the more time you post, the more reach you're going to have on the actual platform itself. But feel free to experiment a little bit. Maybe you go a couple months without posting. I mean, since you're on my video now, obviously I went a whole year without posting. YouTube didn't take my channel down. They didn't block me from getting subscribers. But obviously, the more consistent you are, the more your audience is going to be expecting your videos to be uploaded. So just keep in mind that the best thing that you can do is be consistent. But don't be scared to try new things. Don't be scared to try new content ideas. Don't be scared to upload more or upload less. Try to figure out what works best for you and fits into your lifestyle so that you never feel burnt out. Because the worst thing that you can do is, well, take a whole year off, because making videos takes a lot of time and you don't want to do that every single day of your life. But if I was to stay on that 3 times a week upload schedule that I'm on now, it fits in a lot better with my lifestyle. It still allows me to work full time, run some drop shipping stores, run my Facebook automation stores, run my YouTube automation channels. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do, so don't be afraid to try different things because, like I said, YouTube's not going to bite you or anything like that. And with that being said, guys, my name's Trey. If you are new to the channel, I make videos about how you can make money online, gain financial freedom, and diversify your income. And with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a lot. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And I'll see you in the next video, man. Peace.